All right. What's up, Marvel fans? Armand for E equals MCU. Quick news break. I had a quick break. I just wanted to talk about the Spider-Man Noir release with the information that has been presented to us. I believe it was in Empire magazine. They had a run on it, spread, gave us some details. So I just wanted to touch on a couple of those details and really just see how Marvel fandom is feeling about Spider-Man Noir by Sony on Prime Video. Now, a couple of things I did read through the article. A couple of things that I just wanted to touch on was the release date. Excuse me, too. I got a little bit of a sore throat. The release date for Spider-Man Noir is early April. It's supposed to be like the first or second week of April when it'll be coming out. So it'll probably be while Daredevil's out, because I believe Daredevil is March 24th. So, and one thing we don't know about Daredevil Born Again Season 2 is if it's going to be weekly, which I suspect it will, like the last one, or are they going to dump it like the old Netflix model? I don't think they've ever verified one way or the other on that. But Spider-Man Noir is going to be on Prime Video. It's going to be available in black and white or color. And a couple of the big things from that, and I did see the trailer. They've changed Peter Parker for the Noir. They changed him to Ben Reilly. But he is the same Peter Parker Ben Reilly from the Spider-Man cartoon, the Miles Morales Into the Spider-Verse, or Across the Spider-Verse, I think it was, movie that he was in a few years ago. So he's the same character. This is just a live action adaptation of his character in his own universe. Now, I think that works on multiple levels, being that we are still in the multiverse saga, so you can spin it. It does set rules, I guess, as far as if his, like, do characters go from live action to animation to live action? Because if you remember in Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness, they were crossing through universes, and Doctor Strange in America Chavez turned into animation and then turned out. But in Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, they had the live action version of Aaron, or Uncle Aaron the Prowler, played by Donald Glover, and he was actually not animated when he was caught in the cage. And he's just a version of it. It didn't say necessarily he was the 616 version, but he was a version of it that was live action, that was not animated, but they were all animated. So it makes me wonder how they're going to handle that, and especially because I believe in Doomsday, there was reports that there would be some, was it Doomsday or Secret? It was either Doomsday or Secret Wars. There was reports that they would go to an animation or bring in some animation characters, kind of like in a Who Framed Roger Rabbit type of way, and try to explain their multiverse and how that all works. So they're kind of going down that path. But just from the overall look of the show for Spider-Man Noir, it looks great. It looks like they're gonna do like a storytelling, like set in that time. It's very niche and very like abiding by the rules for a show like that. Like they're doing a good job of taking an idea for a show and then like following through and being faithful to a type of crime show for like the 1930s or whatever time frame he's in. So I will be watching, I will be tuned in, I will be locked in, because I think that has the potential to be something special. And I think they're kind of cooking, and they're learning from their mistakes, it looks like, finally. So it looks like we're gonna get we're getting a lot of good stuff coming up this year and going beyond. So that's all I really wanted to just touch on, man. The other thing was, they did reveal that Cat Hardy will be playing a whole new character, but it's basically she's playing the Black Cat, or their version of the Black Cat, but instead of calling her Felicia Hardy, she's going to be called Cat Hardy, which they're trying to do a spin on it. And I think what it is they don't want to put Felicia Hardy in that time, in that universe, which would, subsequently keep other creators from using her if they do something with her in the more current time. Because there was supposed to be a Silver Sable and Black Cat movie at one point. I imagine those characters probably will pop up soon, hopefully, just depending on what they're doing with storyline. So that is one thing. They did give you a first look at what Cat Hardy is going to look like. And like I said, man, I'm down. Like, it looks like it's I need to see it before I'm totally on board. You really need to see how it all plays out and looks, but you'll kind of know by the first episode what you're getting. So I have no problems with the casting that they use for Cat Hardy. So that's my thoughts on it. Let me know how you feel as Marvel fans about it, and let me also know, like, if you see this and you want to put in the chat, you can put it in the chat, or you can put it down in the comment section. Are you going to watch this in black and white, or are you going to watch it in color? That's the real thing that I want to know from Marvel fans. How are you going to decide to watch it? Because you have a choice. So me personally, I think I'm going to watch it in black and white first, and then I might watch it in color. Depends on how I feel about it in black and white. So anyways, man, that's all we got for today. Till next time, peace.